Hello, happy Monday, happy Father's Day. I'm back again, and today we are talking about your rising sign, or as astrologers can say, your ascending signs. They're two interchangeable terms, but they both mean the same. And what that means is it is kind of this sign is the face of your astrological chart. It is how you appear, your first appearance, if you will, how you appear to the public. Um, it's kind of the face, if you will, to your sign. It's the first thing, kind of the first mask, if you will, more so than your sun sign. Most astrologers would say that's what they say is kind of the most, the first important part of the astrological chart when you're getting your chart done, your natal chart done. It's the first door. If you look at an astrology wheel, it's the first door of the wheel of your astrology chart. As I said in previous videos, the first three main things that they look for, astrologists look for, is your rising sign, your sun sign, and then your moon sign. And the moon, just like the actual moon, it's your moon sign is kind of hidden and it's kind of dark, and it kind of shows like your innermost feelings, like. And so it's your rising sign shows like your creativity, what your interests are, what you want to put forth into the world, your mannerisms, just everything out there, like the face of the world, your mannerisms, everything out there. And if it's different from your sun sign, like I'm a Scorpio, but my rising sign is Libra, so it's very different. I care deeply about people's feelings because Libras are all about being fair and balanced, not confrontational. They like to keep things an even keel. They like to, they're very much people pleasers. I'm totally that to to a fault almost. So a lot of times when people will say, like, like for instance, they'll say, well, I'm a Cancer. I don't feel very Cancerian. I've learned in the past not to say Cancer because people will think it's the disease, not the sign. So just FYI, I'm very careful to say Cancerian. But they'll say, well, I don't really feel like this. It's usually because they'll have a different rising sign, and that's probably why. But if they have like a double sign, like if they're double Gemini, so like say if their rising sign's Gemini and their sun sign's Gemini, they'll totally feel like very Gemini. So it's on point with that. So just to make that distinction. So, but yeah, it's their first face, if you will, the mask, how they present themselves out to the public, and so that's how they are. And then once people get to know them more, their sun sign kind of comes out, and then as I mentioned, the moon sign. That's kind of that's how I put it. It's kind of the heart, if you will, in the sign. That's people closest to them, family, friends, feelings. That's where that comes out. And during which where moons come out, we're heading towards a full moon. It's already full now, but on Monday it's going to be at the fullest, and I believe it's in Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. And full moons, okay, new moons are good for manifesting what you want to bring in, and full moons are great for what you want to release. And I wanted to mention in this video, June, it's kind of a pivotal month for a couple of things. You've had, okay, today's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day for fathers out there. And we've had graduations, high school and college, and we've had weddings. It's wedding season out there. And also, June's also a pivotal month because we're leaving spring, getting into summer, thank goodness. And also, it's a good time. We're heading right straight in the halfway point of the year. Not to worry anybody out there, but it's a good time. And with this full moon, to kind of see if your intentions that you've set for like in January during the new year, some resolutions, intentions, however you want to phrase that, to see if you're any closer to what you've set. Meaning, like, are you any closer to like a goal you set, like say if you wanted to lose weight or if you wanted to transition, like, okay, don't want to work at this job, I want to go to another job, or if wanted to move, or just whatever it was, or you wanted to start a new hobby, learn a new language. Are you any closer to it? So this is a good time to kind of look and see, like, okay, are you any closer to it? And if you're not, what could you do to bring it closer to you? Or is it even something you still want to pursue? And if it is, now's a good time to look and see like what you need to do, and if there's any blockages or anything that's holding you back. Full moon, great time to release anything that's holding you back, like, or procrastination. That could be a big thing. Like if you're held back about, like, I don't want to go to school, or I'm nervous about going on a diet, or exercising, or just whatever hang up it is, just forge ahead, do it. And because, like I said, halfway through the year, and it's a good time to like restart, recalculate. And like I said, we're in Saturn retrograde, and on a friend of mine mentioned this, so I thought he'd look this up. Neptune is going to be, it's not in retrograde yet, but we're in the shadow of Neptune going into retrograde, and it'll be in retrograde June 21st. And that's the time of just kind of like looking at things without rose-colored glasses. And it's the ruler of Pisces, dream and fantasy. So it's kind of looking at things like, instead of how you want them to be, and how they are. So I wanted to throw that in there. So a lot of information out there, but I wanted to say, if you like this video, hit like and subscribe, and thank you for coming back to the video. For my subscribers, I hope you found this information useful, and I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you back next weekend. Bye.